Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Taisha. Thank you so much for joining me for today's makeup tutorial. We're using under $5 of makeup products to create this really pretty blue full coverage makeup look, and we're also using affordable makeup brushes. I did a blue eyeshadow makeup super similar to this a couple of months ago, and a lot of you guys wanted to see like that exact makeup but using affordable products. So here is this tutorial. I hope you enjoy it. I did do a under 7 as well, so I'll go ahead and have that somewhere here on the screen. And that's it for the intro. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. I don't know where the other one's at, so I'm just gonna have to like keep it like this, but I went ahead and underlined my brows already so I can do my brows with you guys. Even though I have told you guys before my brows are camera shy, I'm still gonna try to do them with you guys. So I'm using the e.l.f. Ultra Precise brow pencil. This is in the color medium brown, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fill them in. You guys, I was in the Shopmissa website and I noticed they release some AOA Studio brow pencils. I'm so excited to test those out. Of course, I ordered medium brown and also dark brown to see if, because they're only $1. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my brows. I like going in with the lighter color, like medium brown, because like that it matches me perfectly without being too harsh. And also another tip for you guys, underline your brows first, and when you do that you're gonna notice how less of product you use. You're gonna use way less product, so definitely try that out. Alright, so my brows came out really good today, at least for me. So all I'm gonna do is go ahead and grab a darker concealer and then get a little flat brush. You can also use your foundation. Just use your foundation, it's a lot cheaper that way. And then I just like to clean the top. So at the bottom I like to use a lighter concealer, and at the top I like to use my shade, and I just like to clean up my brows like that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take my Believe Beauty Eyebrow Styling Gel, and you guys can find this brand at Dollar General. It's such a good brand. Oh wow, I forgot how little this applicator is. It's actually really good. I'm just gonna go ahead and set the brows. I honestly before wasn't a believer in like setting your brows, but you guys, it's a must, especially if you have, or if you just want your brows to stay a certain way. I would highly recommend you get a brow gel. So for the eyes, I picked up the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer, and this is in the shade Cream. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it with that same AOA Studio brush all over the eyes. Kind of reminds me of the MAC Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. Yeah, it's kind of giving me that same vibe. And I'm gonna be using the Profusion Neon Palette, just like my $7 eye tutorial. But this time I want to play with the blues, because last time I played with like the whole entire palette. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started by applying at C, which is this really pretty like turquoise color. And I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild P15 brush. This is a really good brush to pack in your shadow. So I'm just gonna go ahead, apply a little bit. This do have a lot of fallout, as you guys can see right there. So I'm gonna look down and start packing. With this eyeshadow palette, you have to make sure you have patience, because you know, it is more affordable. It is gonna take a little bit more work, but it's definitely worth it. And then I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender brush. It's just a really nice fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna go back and forth. This brush is completely clean. I usually love this brush as like a clean brush, just to go and blend everything out. I feel like it works amazing for that. I'm gonna go in with Seriously, and this is like the one that's been like catching my eye. It's just so pretty. I'm just gonna start by packing it in. So again, don't forget, I am grabbing some, tapping X's, and then packing it in. You know what, if I were just doing this again, I would just go in with Seriously. Yeah, it's like better blue. And then grab a blending brush, a clean one, and blend it out. I always thought it was a matte blue, but turns out it's actually a shimmer. I'm just gonna grab my finger and actually like use it and pack it in there. and it works way better. You see how much more pigmentation I'm getting out of doing that. All right, so once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and do some wing liner. I'm gonna be taking my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the shade Black. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and look down and create a little wing line. I'm surprised it came out good because I am honestly the worst when it comes to like this flimsy applicators. It does take me a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara. I'm taking the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I'm kind of scared to, okay, it's not gonna touch my crease because it feels really watery, you guys, this eyeliner. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply like a layer of mascara on the eyes. This is honestly one of the best affordable mascaras. I'm so happy you guys recommended it to me because I really like it. So for lashes, I'm gonna be taking the Beauty Creations Silk Lashes. You guys know how much I am obsessed with these lashes in this style Legit. I think Legit is one of my favorite ones. They're legit one of my favorite ones. So I'm gonna apply some lash glue. I'm taking the Kiss one. I like this one because it's latex free, so it doesn't burn my eye. I don't know why I'm scared to like look at you guys because I feel like it's not dried. It feels really wet on the eyes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fold them like this, look down, and hopefully it's this eye. Sometimes I get these lashes confused. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and just glue them to my eyes. Yes, these are so pretty. They go perfect with this eye makeup. And then I always like to go like this to make sure they're really there and they're not going anywhere. I feel like my brows are kind of missing a little bit of product here. And since I have used these lashes for a lot of looks, there is like some glitter and stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and wait, and then I'll go back in with the liner and make sure everything's like perfectly fine. So for primer, I'm taking the AOA Studio Perfect Primer, and this, or Perfect Filter, I'm sorry. And I went ahead and did a whole wear test on this, and I feel like this one has to be my favorite of the of both of them. I feel like this one works better. Oh, also you guys, I forgot to tell you, I showed you guys on my Instagram, but let me know if I should use this. It's from Neutrogena. It's the turmeric one. It's an oil-free gel moisturizer because some of you guys were telling me that it's not good for your skin, and then others were telling me that they like it. So let me know what you guys think. But I tried it out yesterday and my skin felt really hydrated, and I put some on a little bit today on the rash, and it feels good. It just has a strong scent. So yeah, once I do that, for foundation today, I'm gonna be mixing two foundations. You guys know I love to do that. So I'm taking the Believe Beauty foundation in the shade Toffee. This is my perfect foundation when I'm tan. And then I'm gonna mix it with one of my favorite ones, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 310. 310, it's like a perfect match for me, and then Toffee just gives me that little bit of tan. You guys see, like, it matches me perfectly, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna put that. Después, I'm gonna apply this one. I wish it came with the pump though. That's like the only thing. But I think I can use the MAC pump, but I'm not too sure. I'm just gonna blend everything with my Shopmissa beauty sponge. There's a lot of good affordable beauty sponges. There's the e.l.f. one. There is Wet n Wild, Shopmissa, Japanesque has really good sponges as well. Like I always do, you guys, I make sure I grab a little flat brush like this one from e.l.f. and then I just drag my foundation all the way down to my chest because I just, you know, don't want to have a lighter face or a darker face than my body. So once I do all of that, I'm gonna apply concealer. The only affordable concealer I could find for less than $5 in my collection was the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Tawny. You guys know how much I love LA Girl, and this is a really good old school concealer. This is a really light shade, so I think what I'm gonna do is go on top of it with my foundation, because I do not like a really bright under eye, as you guys know. And then blend it with the same beauty sponge. I also have this other concealer. This is the one I wanted to use in the beginning, but I did not buy the right shade. This is the LA Colors Ultimate Cover Concealer. I picked this up online, but I know some Dollar Generals have it. And this is in the shade Mocha. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply just a little bit here, you guys. And I'm using the e.l.f. Buffing Foundation brush. So I'm going back and forth with a little bit of concealer. And then again with the contour. And that will create the perfect like bronzy look for me. Alright, so now that we did all of that, you guys, it's time to set our heart work. So for setting, I'm going to be taking the Believe Beauty powder. I haven't used this since the first time I used it. And this is supposed to be a matte loose powder. So I'm excited to see if I liked it. I think I liked it the first time, but not enough to keep using it because I haven't used it in a while. I'm just going to go ahead and set everything. It kind of doesn't cover that much, but it is super blurring and super smoothing, but it doesn't give you that extra coverage. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my LA Girl Pro Face High Definition Powder. This on Ulta is $6.99 I think, but in other websites you can find it for $4.99. So I'm just gonna pretend it's $5, you guys, because this powder is really good. And this is in the shade Nude Beige, and this just gives me the extra coverage that I love. You see, it's such a pretty like blurring powder. It's one of my favorite ones. And then I'm gonna get a darker one and just set the outer corners. And I do not know the name of this because it came like this. Like it came broken, and then I was just too lazy to return it. So then I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. I'm taking the Essence in the shade Sunny. This is the matte bronzing powder, and I'm gonna go in with the Believe Beauty brush. This is a really, really good brush. I think it's just called the angle brush. I really like it. I'm just gonna go in circular motions, going up. And then of course, I gotta contour the double chin. This is a really, really, really pretty bronzer. You guys, I did a video talking about my favorite like top products under $5 or under $10, and I completely forgot to mention Essence. But just know in that video I wanted to mention it. I just forgot. Like it was like right there. I just forgot to mention it. And then for blush, I'm gonna go in with the Essence, the blush in the color Beloved. This is my favorite color of them all. And then let me be more precise. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. blush brush. Blush brush. You guys see how pretty it is? When you do looks like this, do not over like apply blush until you're done. And these are really pigmented. So let me go ahead and grab my beauty sponge and go on top of everything. The reason you don't want to do it like too much blush is because then you're gonna look like a little payasa, and we don't want that. Let me see if I can find my liner. Yeah, I can. Okay, so this is the one I'm gonna use. I always use this blue liner. It's really good. It's by LA Girl. It's called Electric. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that in the lower lash line, and then once I do that, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the blue with a flat brush. Just make sure you tap off the excess because the fallout in this palette, it's really bad. To really complete this look, I'm gonna go in with a lot of lower lash mascara. You guys, I feel like this look came out just like the last one I did, the last blue one, and we use way affordable products. Alright guys, so now let's move on to the lips, my favorite part. So I'm gonna go in with Morphe Sweet Tea. I don't know why I pretended like I forgot the name since I use this every single time, but I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. And then for liquid lipstick today, I'm gonna be taking this brand that I found online, but I know you can find them in Walmart, but in Puerto Rico. So this is a Puerto Rican brand called Colorina, and they are the matte liquid lipstick in the shade Cafe Latte. You guys, this is such a pretty nude color, and I think it was like $1.99. Super affordable, and of course like the color is beautiful. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some in the center and then go in with my finger and blend it out. And to top it off, I feel like we need a little bit of lip gloss. I'm gonna go in with the Essence Plumping Nudes in the shade Charm. And these are actually super good as well, and I like the applicator. You guys see how shiny they are? And then I knew I was missing something, you guys. I'm missing some inner corner highlighter. So let me go ahead and grab some Drugstore highlighter. Found this one from Wet n Wild. You guys know I'm not really into highlighter that much. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some in the inner corner. Since I already have it, I'll put some in my nose. And this is in Precious Petals from Wet n Wild. So this is the final look I created for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I could honestly do like a simple makeup look, but I wanted to do something bright, especially for like these challenges, I guess. For my under 7, I used the same palette but did another look, and then for this one I wanted to do like a blue look because I feel like I can easily do like a neutral, you know, makeup glam for under $5. It's super simple, but I feel like the challenge is creating like colorful makeup. So here is this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and do not forget, you guys, that you do not need to own a lot of expensive products or expensive makeup brushes to feel good and to create, you know, a makeup look. That being said, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.